Hello. Just checking in. It's like a portal right now, and everybody's like freaking out. Oh, 777. Okay, cool. Let's cleanse the shenanigans that's happening in the background. Let's talk about that. Yeah, go look at my Telegram. There's a lot of things to look at. If you don't want to miss anything, you just follow, okay? I don't sugar shit here. So, what comes up, comes up. Guys, today has been very strange. Let me know in the comments if it has been strange for you. Just weird. A lot of weird. I've seen a lot of symbols today. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? Like, you know, when once you see, you cannot see it. And now you see it everywhere. You're like, oh my God. But then you're also like, okay, calm down. And learn to enjoy the little things, even if they're like really minuscule. Yeah, there's a lot of the colonization. There's a lot. So I was editing a video I'm gonna upload soon, and Spirit like just stop. It's like, yeah, tired. There is that fatigue of, but that's okay. I don't even know where the strength is coming from. I'm just following intuition and guide. Yeah, so I'm dissecting this book. The Book of Symbolism, Revival Wisdom. There's a lot, like, I'm just like, wow. Consciousness and stuff like that. Yeah, his name is Harry B. Joseph. Be curious, always be curious. Go read a book. What's your favorite book? What are you reading? You're not reading? Why not? Who's telling you not to read? Colonizers, eh? They want you like dumb asses like they are. Understand that the more naive and unconscious you are and asleep you are, which is exactly what I talk about in that video I'm going to post soon on the YouTube. And don't worry, this will be posted on my YouTube channel. Go subscribe, go do all that you got to do so you don't miss anything, okay? Caramba. So I am working today with just water energy, and as I usually have my plants. But yeah, I was like, no fire. I forgot to went to get some. It's like, okay, so I guess I'll sage, and that will be my fire. My passion will be my fire. My healing will be my fire. I'm trying to stay afloat, guys. I cannot stop thinking about the doctor that, if you look at my Telegram, Dr. Mutam Safia, and he's still in prison and he's innocent, and he is breaking my heart like at 10,000 pieces. I mean, 3 years. This is why today the resistance too. There's a message for those of you who are interested. Lack of, I think it's just a lot. I don't think we will ever understand what the oppressed and the people who want to defend their land and their sovereignty and their people and their soul and their mind and everything from these fucking parasite leeches who never satisfied. They are never satisfied. That's what I'm learning in the symbolism as well. They create everything, the system, to work for them, but they don't have feelings, first of all. So their lust and craving is always ongoing, right? And if they pick something, they have a fetish about that, which is a really creepy shit. Their obsession with kids, their malicious, diabolical energy to try to children and do all these horrible things and then pretend like they're not that psychopath. Yeah. They use this type of portal 7, the 7 chakras. Oh, is that deep? It's too deep. Yes, it is that deep. Yes, it is. And when you go do the decolonization, which is what I guide my people, my community, shadow work, you cannot ignore, you cannot bypass. Any spiritually telling you to just like ignore what's going on in the world, they're not real spirit. Like, they're not. They're just either liberals, they're a bot or influencer paid by some type of something in their community to keep the beast propaganda capitalist shit. So, 777. Let me know in the comments, have you been seeing that? I mean, it's still 7th of July. In like 50 minutes not, but I've also been seeing that 8 as well. So 7 is a prime number, right? It's some type of consciousness form. So when you look at it in the way that these people will use, because that's what we have to do. The more awareness you are, the more educated you are, the more conscious you become, the more self-aware, which means that it breaks down anything that they're trying to do in the background to keep you guys asleep and continue manipulating and stuff like that. So I break those shackles here with awareness, with real education and truth. But first, I recommend that you see the reality. It's not a woo-woo fantasy to see what the fuck is going on. What are we dealing with? Their weird energy of lighting and gaslighting and lying in the media, lying and then they're like, it's like a parasite, it's a cancer energy. Zionism is a cancer. It's like a fucking disease, diabolical shit. I don't give a fuck. A lot of you talk about like, oh, the Zionism is like Satanism. It's like fucking weird ass shit. You know it. I don't give a fuck. A lot of cult, Freemasonry stuff. That's what the symbol does too. It was like, whoa, what the fuck? And you think that he's letting you know how they do it and how they control the masses and the working class through consciousness. They use spirituality too, just like they use the Bible, religion, all that shit. Those are tools they have used. I mean, I've always knew that since I'm a kid. The religion is used as like a tool of oppression. So when my mom, anyways, I'll explain that in my video that I'm making, but I was explaining to you that my mom, when I was a kid, she was like, my mom is like from Spain, right? Like she was white. And my dad is Haitian and dark and, and she liked her chocolate man, okay? So, yeah. So she saw that in Dominican, let's talk about racism, because I think we should talk about it more. I think it should be normal. Do you want to know why? Because it's actually, to be aware of this demonic energy is what makes a lot of you healthy, okay? Because you have to go through the shadow. There's so many people thinking it's cool to be racist or a fascist. It is so weird. You're literally just like harming not only yourself, but other people. But we know that you don't care. Like, you have to be someone that has no empathy. Like, you are completely apathetic. And you normalize that, and you want everyone to be normalizing that. You want everybody to accept that because the whole system and laws and everything, treats you well, and to a certain extent, until they get tired of you. Yes, I expose that here too. Yeah, I know. The little bootlickers, they fucking hate that shit. So it's my hobby to piss off fucking demonic creatures and Zionists to wake them fuck up. But not that I'm like gonna stop my whole life and trying to change them. No, education will do that. You just give them the guidance because they'll watch. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. Obsess. Their obsession is to look at other people, how well they're doing, if they're doing better than them or something like that, because it makes them feel good to oppress people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Narcissist, sadist energy, all like combined, sancocho, together. Yeah, all of that together. Yeah, that's what we're dealing, yeah. And talking about that, they're trying to label you something. Oh, let me start, like, instead of like assessing the root of the problem and find solutions and, But also, if you don't know the context and you don't know the causes of what the pattern keeps happening and why a lot of you also, the education is like restricted and censored as well, the real truth. So it's like, okay, so we're not only fighting with our own inner demons, addictions and shit that they use also against you, but you also have to deal with the fact that you have to unlearn and relearn pretty much everything. And yeah, because you have to. I know a lot of you are like, oh, that's not good. We're comfortable. Like everything is, no, it's not. I'm telling you, they're stripping everything from all of you. And they're doing it in the spiritual first, and then they do it in the physical. And during the spiritual energy, the rituals, the portals, and the harnessing energy of World Cup. Yeah, it's a lot of energy harnessing. Are you projecting your energy when you're watching those games? I get it. A lot of you can't. Oh no, I can't stop watching. Okay, wear some tourmaline and wear some like clear quartz on you. Like put it near the TV or something. Like block any demonic energy trying to steal the energy from you. Because they do it to the players. You know that, right? They're fucking parasitic energy. And most of them go to the elites, go to this. Wake up. I'm so sorry. The world is not what you think or what they made you think. I'm so sorry. That's why we have to make it better because it's really crappy. It's really sick. A lot of you didn't know that goalkeeper got killed, the Palestinian. Did you know that? Let me know. Put a heart or something. Let me know. Did you know that? A lot of people were like, wait, what? Yeah, that happened like a couple days ago. You didn't know that? But you're watching the World Cup though. Like, but the World Cup. No, yeah, but... They're getting you guys exactly how they want you. They're laughing at all of you. They're making bets. Yeah. These people are evil. And they know I know they're evil. And they know I know they watch me too. I don't give a fuck. I protect my people. Protect myself, but my people. But we're here to create awareness and education. Okay. Creation or work on creation or is what is already created just to make some more awareness because there's stuff that has been created not of the kindness of the heart, okay, but a lot of you like spirit is saying like it's time to like where is the heart, why aren't you caring? Right, that's part of creation of and a lot of you feel oh but okay, how do we do in this? Unite together, you're stronger. I don't know, Amun Ra. So a lot of you, the Egypt losing and stuff like that was pretty, yeah, it's rigged. Spirit saying you already know that it's rigged, it's not real. There's a lot of abuse and all the things that you can possibly, colonialism. You see it in the FIFA, right? You don't see the glitch? Oh, like, oh, it's a glitch in the Matrix. Oh yeah, is it? Is it? Is that what your conscience tells you, guys? Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, I get it. The collective is burden, heavy stuff, carrying all the people's stuff, and then your stuff, and then the world stuff. Yeah. We're living in a capitalist energy, so slavery, oppression, very oppressive energy. For a lot of you, Spirit is asking you guys to focus on elements. Remember I told you that I don't have fire? And it just happened, the water, King of Cups, emotional energy. I also see vegetation, so earth energy, protection, columns. So a lot of you pay attention to columns, like look at, growing your own fruits, your own stuff, going to support communities that grow foods and stuff like that. Get out of the, I need to do it this way, robotic way, how they want me way to do way. I hope that makes sense. But I feel like the magic and creation of this energy of the 7/7 portal is for the first time in a very long time, there's a shift in consciousness, in awakening. Is it too late? Never. But the resistance is tired. So this is the energy of like, okay, so are we there yet to ready to rumble, move things with our minds and be that above beings? But you can't do that if you have an oppressive system. You can't do that. It will not allow you guys to raise that vibration. This is why a lot of us have to like constantly fight that, like, okay, go live, go this, teach, educate, and people talk, like, you know, we're constantly, a lot of us we know most of it, we're power sources, especially when our empathy energy and the connection that we have with water, because, you know, water is life, right? Anyways, let's see what Spirit wants to go with this. But something about the King of Cups and creation. Number 2, binary, like seeing 2, day, night, sun, moon, you know, like the opposite, like, but that's what it is. Like a lot of our things that we see is like one side of the other, right? And then finding the ground where both of them combine. I think that's where the mastery of self stars. I'm not an expert, okay? Take my words, but doesn't. I'll just let Spirit let me. Anyways, thank you, my guys, for like, comment, doing all the things. If I tapping in and I don't see it, it's because I'm trying to get the message, okay? And I don't do readings here. This is for collective liberation that I post later for education. I do personal readings though, so if you donate to the families that I have in my link tree, screenshot, and you sent me the screenshot and I could do a reading, okay? That's one way, or donation, or support my Substack, support other things, and eventually what you're asking will come up eventually, okay? You just follow along. That's how I pick up the energy. For some of it I can tap into other messages when Spirit asks me to do. But I also encourage my people that being political is very spiritual. Yes, especially when we're dealing with pedophile rapists who need to be in The Hague. Yeah, I got that information constantly all day. The universe is putting it out there through an artist that these elites love so much today. I was like, oh my God, this guy, The Hague, Netherlands, The Hague. And I was like, yep, that's exactly where they need to be. Or start, or we need to create something, because this is, yeah. So a lot of you, the realization of self-awareness or self-mastery for some of you, of emotion, of self, of surrendering for some, could be for masculine energy, which they're not used to that shit. They think that that's like a weakness, but now they're seeing it that it's not. Especially they're learning through actually witnessing real people. They are humanizing people that they used to dehumanize, you know, kind of think they were diabolical or some type of way. So now they're seeing them as actual people. Very arrogant and conceited energy, right? So a lot of shedding from that shadow, and then being like, okay, wait, that's not really human. I need to be human. How? Yeah, there's people questioning themselves. That's good. You need to go see genocidearchives.com. That will humanize you even more. Half of those evidence are in my Telegram. You press my pin, it's there. Fuck Israel. Yeah, fuck Zionism. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free all the oppressed. This is disgusting at this point. So a lot of people are going through that, like, okay, what is it? What is the understanding of this? Why are we, like, what the hell? And then realizing that half of the sphere of this planet are completely propagandized, completely uneducated. And you think that's like like I said, for some of it's a choice, yes, but other people it's really not. It's really the condition and programming is, and I'm not making excuses. Everybody has to the call. I don't give a fuck. Go read your fucking yeah. You have to read books, especially the ones that they're trying to ban now, because they can wake you up and make you anti-racist. You suppose, like, what the fuck? Genocide is the most racist fucking shit ever. So this is like denying that or putting that on the rug. Please go see genocidearchive.com. There's a whole archive. Half of my friends, journalists who died to document the shit that I posted for 5 years in my Telegram. It's finally an archive, so for a lot of you can see it, but we've been talking about this for like the past 5 years, right? And that too is like, now I see, I'm like, okay, so finally let's, you know, these people risk everything to expose the truth, and we're still dealing with this situation, which that's what we keep saying today. It's like, no, it's not staying like this. So there's disease being triggered. No, these people think they're gonna live forever. No, boo, come here, venga, venga, venga. We gotta talk, okay? Yes, especially you, whoever gets paid to watch and shit like that, yeah. Or gets to try to close the live or try to do some weird shit, trying to send some attack to the... this is already heavily protected here, okay? So that's extra that you will have to go through if you even try. So Spirit saying not to worry, especially have faith. Like, what's happening? Are we being wavering? Yeah, and I know a lot of atheists too are going to be like, oh, but it's not about faith. Yeah, I didn't finish my sentence, okay? Like, I know. Like, a lot of us who've been indoctrinated and conditioned in the Christian, because at this point, you have to have heart. You just... It doesn't matter if you're Christian, Jewish, Muslim. It does not matter. The religion, the country, it doesn't matter. 4 years of this and denying it and faking it, and then these politicians trying to bypass it and go around, and then the spiritual community bypassing and twin flame and blah, 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 blue, blue. And a lot of you, Spirit saying like, okay, Two of Swords, we have the Star, and we have the Six of Swords in the Chariot. Lots and lots of mind, right? The Swords is about the mind, but the Chariot is such a good card. Not only is it one of the major arcanas, but the Chariot is moving on in a different way where these are balanced. You have the temple, the body, right? And then you have the shadow and light, right, within yourself, and mastering the balance of the two. And also this means faster movement, faster things that a lot of you are like, why isn't this going faster? Why isn't this healing? I see like a lot of you like, I've been having faith, I've been praying, I've been doing all these things. I don't understand. I see people like, I see things moving on, but not in the right way. Why are we, you know, we see who the real stars are, right? The oppressed, right? We're not confused. We're not. Absolutely not. But guess who wants you guys to be confused and doing weird shit in the background? Some Freemasonry stuff, temple stuff, horses stuff. I'm gonna leave it there. I can tell you guys everything here. Black and white, gray. There's an energy here, like they see it, they see the creation, they know what is coming from. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, they're angry. There's this anger or trying to be, a lot of you, it could be the reverse energy or this reverse psychology for some of you. I mean, if you're resisting abusive, angry and violent, toxic behavior, that's okay. You're supposed to, yeah, protect yourself, okay? There's some, this streets just got really ghetto. Spiritually, financially, economically, politically, whatever willy you want, it is. Okay, your intuition's not fucking with you. It never does. It just tells you listen, but a lot of you don't want to listen. Okay, so I'm just a guide to remind you. Okay, please don't shoot the messenger. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I see the spirits, like, what you doing? Fight. Some of you learn how to fight. What are you talking about? Who benefits when you don't know how to defend yourself? How to be confident and have courage? Someone's looking for courage. That too is like trying to, like, okay, or they're learning for someone who's courageous, okay, or seeing all the courageous things for some of you. Others of you, there's this energy like angry going on, like fast move and attack and stuff like that, right? But they're just hurting themselves. They're burdening themselves. It's not reaching to a lot of you. It's not. And is they feeling some type of way? So yeah, so Spirit kept saying today that these people won't live forever. There is, and I know for a lot of people, they don't want to hear this, they don't care, they just want justice, and I get it. Yeah, see that? They don't want to hear Eight of Wands in reverse. That's the card of communication. Blocked, silence. Who doesn't want you guys to know this? Five of Swords, someone who's jealous and envious. Someone who's doing stuff in the background. I told you, they're desperate. There's a desperation in the background. They're trying everything. All the lawyers, that lobbyists, nobody believes them anymore, right? So, and it's the belief. They need the belief. This is why they invent and then they create lies, psychological lies and propaganda. It's because they need you guys to believe the lies. Billionaires should not exist. You need to believe that, like heavy, like in the core. Yeah. So help us trigger that curse that is supposed to happen to them already by you stop believing the billionaires should exist or Israel should exist. Fuck Israel. Free Palestine. Let's trigger I'm telling you, they are avoiding their fucking karma. What do you mean? Colonizers, what? Fucking colonizers, yeah. Spirit's like, you're not confused. You know exactly who our enemies is. Just get together. You're stronger together. You have defeated this energy before. We have. Learn from history. Please read some books if you haven't. A lot of you are not reading. Why? Some of you are losing your ability to read. ¿Qué? So a lot of you, what? You read, who reads for you? Oh, it's a judge. You depend complete. Míralo ahí. Ahí está. They got you there. That's it. That's the poison. We were telling you to stop, but that's what you're saying. That's the healing. Stop being codependent of parasitic energy. That's how it starts. Start boycotting, right? A lot of you talk about your finances, that you're broke or all of this. Okay. By the end, when I end up doing the boycotting, like, don't buy nothing. Like, really fucking for myself somehow, somewhere. Even though I'm like drowning, I have a little bit left. A little bit. I don't buy shit for myself. I just buy everything for my kids. I don't. Whatever I left, I donate for families in Gaza. And I don't know. I can't live. I can't. My conscience, I cannot. I help with other contribute. I can't. I can't. And the cup has to be full so that I can continue creating and giving, right? And healing and stuff. So thank you so much, like, support and stuff, because my goodness. They're mad. A lot of you, you're mad with the connection that you have with source, with divine, with the universe. Because they don't have that connection. So this is why their energy is decaying. This is why they need, most of the fascism is a decay, it's capitalism in decay, right? So when you see like more violence in the police and all that, there's fear escalating. So billionaires, they're the most scary motherfucking little wee-wees ever. Yeah, they're scared of all of you, the working class, the people that they steal from, but they're spend trillions lying to all of you that they're not stealing from you through taxes, through everything, through privatizing everything that is supposed to be free, housing, medical. Yeah, it's very political to talk about this. If you have an issue with that, I'm not your guide. I'm not. You can continue going. Yes, Tower is very spiritual, and you need to talk about finances. They're stealing from you in your own fucking faces. All of y'all. Everyone. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Middle class stopped being middle class here in Montreal, Quebec, like a couple months ago. And we're all trying to, while also trying to, yeah. 8 of Cups. Bueno. A lot of you, that's it. A lot of opportunities or things you felt like it was just like leaving from you, or some of you have to walk away from a lot of toxic situations. You're like, this is not healthy. You're not morally correct. You're fucking deranged and all of that. So a lot of you, that too, you have people who they could blame you for walking away from them, but their toxic way was not in the energy or frequency, or you're not relating. There's a lot of you, like we were saying, like you have to also be aware that a lot of people are lacking a lot of common sense, a lot of like literacy. Like there's people like not reading, and then when they're not reading, they're not like, they're believing whatever like stupid ass news say, right? Oh, Empress. 2 of Swords. I keep seeing that a lot. 2 of Swords usually is about seeing without your eye. So seeing beyond the eye, right? And practicing that. You need to nurture that connection. Because that separation is what fuels their rituals. And we don't want that. We want to disrupt that. Okay? So resistance not only happens in the physical, it can be very spiritual. And I find spirituality can be very strong when done properly, when you're harnessing the energy properly, okay? So I teach decolonization in a different motherfucking way. Oh, thank you so much. It's not the usual like, oh, no. You need to decolonize. You need to honor the people in the line. You need to honor people, like, I don't know, like people creation, like, coño, And that too, in one of the unconscious that they know, remember, unconscious works with symbols, right? It doesn't understand our language, or it doesn't matter, English, French, it doesn't matter. In unconscious, it's all about symbols. So always remember that. I learned that from, what's his name again? I'm still reading it, okay? But it's a good one. Every time I read it, I'm like, oh, my hair goes up. I'm like, I know. I'm like, oh, spirit talking through another person. And he will always do that, he or she. I know a lot of people are like, oh no, but God is Why do they work so hard to erase the mother, the feminine energy? Why? Who benefits from that? Usually divine feminine protects children, right? They are the protectors. It's not just the masculine. So that's why a lot of you, why pedophiles, rapists are so against women protecting children. Or why they're so against, like my energy right now is like, okay, this doctor is a pediatrician, and the doctor was a FIA, which should be free. Like, I don't understand. He's been in prison in 2024, and he was transferred to another fucking disgusting prison where he's tortured every fucking day. And I was like, how deprived and evil can you be? And I'm like, okay, so he's a pediatrician, he's a doctor, and why does Israel hate him so much? Why do they want to like kill his everything, right? They murder his son in front of him. Like, it's like, and no, the accusation is like, oh, he's part of Hamas or whatever the fuck. That's the accusation that they're doing. But it's like, he never even like, why? Because he exposed the genocide. Every time when he was free, and the hospital when massacres and siege was happening. He was still saving people, and he stayed behind. They told him, you have to leave, and he's like, no, I'm gonna stay. He stayed. If that doesn't trigger ego death and awakening, I don't know what else will. Palestinian doctor, pediatrician, he saves babies. Yeah, Israel fucking hates people who saves babies. It's crazy, huh? Crazy. Yeah, and then they call us delusional, and because we don't want to benefit that, because that will talking about that will, you know, discredit our jobs or career, because, you know, these people like to gaslight people and try to destroy those who expose the truth about their real reality that they don't want people to know. But they can't help themselves. They're constantly posting and bowing about how psychotic and murderers they are. They literally have an exhibition. They go to like as like a museum to see genocide in Gaza, like as an entertainment. Yeah, that's their society. Yes. It's all in my Telegram. I'm just talking here because when I talk, I like to come with facts and sources. As an environmental scientist, that's something that, you know. And that too, when I did that for 7 years, posting the climate situation as, you know, I hit the rock bottom of capitalist billionaires, psychopaths, you know, leeches. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah. So that was my awakening too. During COVID, homeless. Ooh, that was a real awakening there, huh? Yeah. And then coming out of all of that and recording it at the same time. So I have videos of that, and then getting all upset. And then now all these diseases and shit and supernatural shit are happening to them, and they don't understand, like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, you mess with the right one. That's the one that you need to that's the one. Yeah. So yeah, this retribution in the spiritual realm, there's a lot happening in the background where spirit wants a lot of us to, like, why don't you tap the fuck in, right? Go to within. Not so much like here is important, especially if you're an activist, like yes, but then take some time to, I know the guilt is heavy, because you know that those people who are experiencing the worst condition, and they don't have time to, like, you know, to take a, right? And it's not all, you know, but it's just like horrendous and violence that these people are constantly, will always have like PTSD and constantly, like, it's crazy, the trauma that, and that too, the trauma that nobody wants to talk about that girl going into that metro with full of white supremacists, demon, fucking parasitic energy. Oh, but they didn't do anything. I'm like, oh, so it's only okay when they are violent and doing the thing? That's when you're, no, but not the fact that they have masks, they're masked. They're fucking cowards. They don't want to show their faces. Yeah, wow. So brave. Masks and glasses in the vaina. White supremacists. And it's not just in the US, it's here in Canada too. They're all bald and shit like that. Look at that. Spirit is like your ancestors. A lot of you, like, they're just feeling bold right now, right? They're not seeing. Spirit's like, no, come on, let them. But be careful. Defend yourself. Protect yourself. These motherfuckers are fucking psychopaths and crazy. And to this day, they still not held accountable. They're barely stay in any jail or prison. Like, yeah. Look, Spirit's saying the Ace of Cups. There's a blessing, a really good blessing is coming. Not for these motherfucking racist white supremacists though. Fucking losers. Anyways, I was just like, when I saw that picture, I was like, oh my god. like the trauma that girl probably just like, whew, my goodness. I hope she's okay. Like, her ancestors and that energy was like, you touch her, you fucking die. Yeah. Mira. Protected by mothers. That's what the picture won't show you. For a lot of us spiritual, we see. Oh yeah. It's fucking creatures. So all these people are low lives, like no job. Like, Spirit's showing me their energy. Like, this is why they go and join these spaces thinking that And that's why they also join the military and join the cops and being cops, is because they have a really low vibrational, like they will take anything because they don't want to, if they grow up in poverty and stuff like that, they blame everyone and stuff like that. This is really not, like they should go to like finish high school at least. Like it's so sad. And yeah, they wear the badge to show like, oh, but yeah, this is the law, you know, like this, the slave catcher mentality. You know, when you read the books and stuff, you see that it's the same thing. They just brand it in a different marketing, PR in a different way. But we see it, mothers, right? You see it. That's the good news also. The Page of Pentacles is recognizing those things and seeing that, okay, why does that have value? Why does that have power? Why do we give our power away to that? So understanding that is the good news, right? It's not for them though. They're like, oh, the fuck? Because without their, like, yeah, no. Like Spirit keeps saying all the time, defund, they believe. Yeah, because there's a lot. This is who they target. This is who they reject, gaslight, demonize, dehumanize. Take their hair and put it as token. I have proof of that. Montreal, Quebec, right here in my motherfucking city. Station 39, 16 cops holding fucking black people's hair as token. Tell me that we're not back in slavery. Yeah, ¿qué es esa vaina? What the fuck? ¿Qué? Yak. We need to call that shit out all the time. What the hell? Racism shouldn't be even allowed. Like, this is so weird. For me, racism is just jealousy. And why am I talking about this? I guess I have to talk about it. Because, yeah, see? A lot of you, that's it. Some of you is like, you're rejected because they're racist. Okay, you don't need to be friends with them. You don't. Find better friends. These people are miserable and pathetic and uneducated, okay? Others of you, Spirit saying like you're looking at 3 cups. They're like not even, I don't know, like they're just there. And then there's another blessing here that you're not paying attention because you're somewhere else. You're somewhere else. You're have a blessing coming in or call, text, something. Job? Hey, are you manifesting? Good. That's good. So if it's a rejection, it's for your protection, okay? But Spirit keeps saying, keep applying, keep doing the thing, okay? For some of you, that's for some of you. It's not all about job. It's not all about, you know, because I feel it. Like a lot of you, you have maybe 3 or 4 jobs. Holy shit. But you pay your bills and that makes you feel good. For a lot of you, that is mentally healthy to pay your bills, to finish paying all your stuff, not owing anybody anything, keeping your home clean. Like a lot of you have a balanced routine and that can be disrupted by a lot of you, yeah, risking being political or being considered radical. For some of you, it's very difficult. It's not like, yeah, because we live in an unequal world. So yeah, it's justified. You cannot be consistent when you're being oppressed too. So let's keep it for real. Just be aware of that when, and you know, entities or empires, the bootlickers support the establishment to also oppress you and sabotage you and keep you below them because they know, some of you, there's people that see you right away and they know that you can be so like, woo, but they're not your friend, they're not your employer, they're not your family if they constantly try to make you feel some type of way, make you trigger you or do some type of weird shit. Not good for you, okay? All this of you, wow, 2 of Cups, the Death card, damn it, my God, and the 10 of Swords, damn, okay. The Magician. So 777, let's use your intuition. What do we see? I know a lot of homo folks are gonna be like, oh, that's good. No, bitch, no. That's exactly what Divine wants you. You will be put under the ground for attacking beautiful free spirits. They're guides here. A lot of you stop with your weird obsession with getting into people's sexual business. It's not your business. Why do you care about that shit? That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you guys, I have a theory about that. Anybody who show like, homo and gay, they're gay. They are. They like it in the back too. I'm telling you. The more homophobic they are, the more they like it in the back. Or in the, you know what I'm saying. So now every time someone homophobic and has something against gay people and stuff like that, just look at them like, that's not what you're really saying, aren't you? Get them right there. I'm telling you, they'll shut up. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, you are. Yeah. Because it doesn't make any sense. Who put that there? Who benefits from that? It slows you down. It lowers your vibration. These people are supposed to be enlightened, free, and has nothing to do with your matriarchal programming, conditioning. Homophobic motherfuckers, you're sick too. Just like racist motherfuckers too. It's the same shit. They're all in the low vibration category. Oh, they don't want to hear it. Oh no. Want to hear it. Reject that. Okay. Meanwhile, it's gonna be good news for other people. Validation for other people. Doesn't do that. Love never goes away. No, mijo. Don't worry. Continue what you're doing. But I'm just giving you a warning. Okay? If you attack or do some type of shit to any of these people, there's the death and the ten of swords to confirm it to you. Energy doesn't lie, eh? People do. Okay? Yes. So Spirit is targeting a specific community who feel some type of way towards LGBTQ community. Okay? It's gonna backfire on your ass, bitch. It's gonna backfire. I am telling you. I don't understand. These are the amazing, most amazing people. A lot of you, it's like you're addicted. You tolerate fucking abuse. What the fuck? Don't tolerate it from yourself. Don't tolerate it towards other people. I don't understand how hard that can be. You want to know why? Because some of you, you're still stuck in, oh, well, if I show empathy or if I show that I care, like, people are going to reject me or I'm not going to, like, who cares? That means those people are not your friends and they shouldn't be around you anyways. They were going to betray you either way. So why don't you let them do it in the beginning? So you just get it over with. No? They're going to betray you. The Ten of Swords is betrayal. But there's a transformation to that betrayal, boo. It's not going to feel that way in the first place, though. So you need to go through the hurt, okay? So all this of you is a breakup. It's happening. But the death, for me, as a shadow worker, someone who does healing, death is only the beginning, baby. What do you mean? This is where magic, the real magic, comes in. Okay? And I get it. A lot of you is like, oh, but nah. I don't know. A lot of you, whether this is a friend, family, or something platonic, Four of Wands is foundation. It's grounded. For some people, it's like, oh, but there's a twin flame card, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, but attached with the Five of Swords? Yeah. Who wants to fuck someone who's jealous of you all the time about anything? Not just if you talk with some, no. Everything. If you do this, if you do that. There's this energy of like constantly also making you guys feel like a child. Are you a child? All this of you, Spirit is like sovereignty, yeah? Maybe have self-control with some drinks, some things. There's something you're supposed to be investing your energy, and for some of you, you're not supposed to be investing your energy. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some of you book personal readings if you want to continue this, but there's decisions and things that you need to first assess in this person or whatever situation needs to assess. I haven't tapped it yet, but it's already like speaking like crazy. Well, thank you so much, guys, for the hearts. Love you. Okay, so let's use another card. Okay. Ooh, 5 of Wands. That's usually, yeah, 3 of Swords. They're trying so hard. Ay, la desesperación. They're desesperado. It's your memory. They need you guys to forget something. Yeah. Something that they need. Yeah, see, look, Spirit. They need you to forget why we need to continue demanding justice. There's a lot. They're attacking, trying to hurt. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles, great homelessness, poverty. Capitalism needs those things. But it needs to delete their atrocities so they're not be held accountable. And we're going to tell you, the more educated you are about this, the more we can bring this all together. Together we are stronger, right? They know that. That's why they have like monitoring civilians and stuff like that constantly on all of you. Working class, especially if you're making money, okay? I'm not talking about millions, no. If you're here or listen to our reading to know, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, am I gonna make a lot of money? Nope, this is not your. We're here for equality, sustainability, and the end of capitalism. No more billionaires, no more Israel. I don't give a fuck. No more US. No. Communist, social. No, we are done. We are educated here. If you're not there yet, that's okay. I'm not judging. No, I don't. No. We invite everyone here. Bookshop.com. Thank you so much. Bookshop. Go read some books, okay? Go start with, let's say, which land I'm at. Okay, what kind of reservation I have near me? What kind of indigenous? Okay, what are they struggling right now? There's a homeless situation in Montreal, Quebec right now, and one of the primary people is indigenous. So how can you contribute? Do you have extra clothes or extra food or extra stuff that you can, or go to shelters? Do I continue? A lot of you know the way. It's just you need some push. Okay, great. Let me be that push. But eventually, you have to take your own path, build your own routines, because we all have to do this. We all have to be spiritual. In the physical, yes, working multiple jobs because we're dealing with motherfucking fascism and it needs to end, right? Right? No, nobody wants to talk about those things because why? It doesn't benefit politicians. It doesn't benefit who? Who it doesn't? While we are drowning and suffering and people are still dying, kids are fucking being bombed right now with our taxes. But shh. That's anti-Semitic. Oh. Mira. It's not. Empress, divine feminine energy, take your motherfucking power back, okay? You need to call the shit out. What the fuck? We're not talking about the Epstein files too? Are you kidding me? Are you reading the Epstein files? No, we're not reading it. Why do you think we tell you to read books? It's because you're gonna read Epstein files from different countries. From different people. They are different culture, different color than you. And for you to give a fuck. Care, right? We live in a system that does not benefit for you to care. So when we say you need to be outside of the status quo, I literally mean it. You have to have empathy because the fact that you don't care what's going on around the world, but you want your readings, you want your tarot. Oh, I want my tarot reading. But you don't care what's going on in the world that it affects other people and also affects you financially. Eventually it gets to all of us. It will eventually come back to bite all of us. So that's why we give you warning. I remember 10 years ago, I was doing that too. And I hate saying like, oh, I told you. I hate that. I didn't want to be right. I didn't want to be right about climate change. What the fuck? That's the worst. Literally, you see my little videos from YouTube 10 years ago when I was like, talking about climate change and putting the facts and then getting attacked by all these motherfucking fossil fuel corporations and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And protesting, if you go protest with indigenous people to stop pipelines, like these people, like police and shit attack you and almost like trying to murder you right there. And you're like, what the fuck is this? I'm trying to protect people's water from you. Like, it's being poisoned. Like, I didn't understand. And to this day, there's still the propaganda for the fossil fuels still. They're still around. I was like, man, and now they convert the same pattern for hiding, denying genocide. The same way they deny climate change and all the same genocide. The same shit is the same shit. The same motherfucking shit. Evil, Knievel, impunity everywhere. That's why it's like, okay, we need, what's happening? Lack of education. Lack of spiritual knowledge. Lack of knowing how to protect themselves spiritually so that they can take action and then have mastery of their self-awareness and take action, knowing what their enemies, how they work and how they do shit, which mostly is a lot of symbols. These people work with all symbols. Weird ass energy. And they're like, oh, it's so spiritual. And we wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and lay all this fucking bullshit. Oh, you need to come into our talk shows. What is talk shows or whatever? You know how these millionaires, they always have these stupid ads on YouTube. Like, yeah, do you know she got some money? You want to get some money? But like, it's so stupid because look. The energy doesn't lie. Look, the Empress in reverse now. And they're wishing, like, oh, I wish that people see her this way. Like, oh, a lot of you, they can't. They're trying so hard to make people hate you, judge you, and close your intuition. For some of you, you're speaking intensely. Look at that. The magicians are like freaking out. Not the good ones. These are nasty ass fuckers. So yeah, here we go. So a lot of us, we've done a lot of healing for the ego death, but also the death magic that they're sending, that we already feel it, but we're already like cleansing it, rebuking it, and praying on it, and being aware of it. TikTok didn't like that because it's the truth. See? It's the truth. Every time we speak about the truth, the colonizers and parasitic don't like it. Fuck you. Don't give a fuck. I don't do shit for you, bitch. You already in hellfire. You know that. You know that. Anyways. We're gonna close this. I got a long day tomorrow. So what's intimidated? Why they feel, a lot of you, this news, this information, you're learning, but they feel like, yeah, you're doing the right thing. By rejecting the things that are not good for you and community and stuff like that, you're also rejecting things that were toxic within yourself, that you were conditioned and programmed to think that there was like, oh, but that's part of that's what you should be doing and stuff like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, look, they're like, oh. No, don't walk away. We need that money. Oh, yeah? For genocide, right? Yeah, your shares, your fossil fuel. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck Carney. Fuck that asshole. I will talk about that in my YouTube channel. Because we need to put carnivorous and climate change right now in the same sentence. And I'm seeing a lot of Canadians not doing that. And it's sad. Because he's literally violently told you, gaslighted you with a fake ass fucking video and told all Canadians, I don't give a fuck about all of you. I don't care about climate change. And I'd rather all of you working class die and I just make money out of it. Literally. The same thing with that bitch, Jezebel Demon Smith from Alberta. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her. All of them. They're evil as fuck. And it comes back all the time. All the time. All of you, I don't need to give it into tarot. You can literally look at my Telegram, look at its sources, go research. Read this between the lines, because also the media is gonna show them like, oh, but they're this and that. Like, fucking, they own it. They make money. They pay that. Like, come on. Go connect with independent sources. Look. Some of you is like, no, but they're not protected. They're not. Colonizers, billionaires, they're not. They're getting sick. Very sick. Yeah, they're aging faster. Something is not working in their, spirit is like, oh, wait, you think this cannot continue? You think because you're doing it in the outside that internally I cannot trigger something much faster? You want to know why? Because this is what they wish for the working class. This is what they wish. They wish disease. They wish poverty. They wish all the things that I mentioned in there, fuel the capitalism. They have wished that. They have rituals. They have, yes, they want people to feel hopeless, to not, it fuels the beast. A lot of you, the Queen of Cups energy and the King of Cups are here. These are master emotional, really, they're counterparts. And the Hierophant is like, they could be separated, but why? Why is the system so, because they're supposed to create together. And good jujus. Oh, some of you, even the church, are going to be like, but those are Zionists, Christian, so fuck them. Fuck their energy. Fuck Zionism. It's destroying everything. It's a fucking cancer and fucking the planet, for real. Like, for real. A lot of you, where's your Queen of Cup energy? All of you is like, oh, the Hierophant, like, okay. Yeah, institutions, expose this. Yeah, you can do it with love and light for some of you. Whatever that is. A lot of you, love and light, love and light. Yeah, love and light, okay. Love and light and revolution. Love and light and resolution. Love and light and support the resistance right now. What do you mean? Send them love, send them prayers. A lot of you, like, I literally, like, I was like, oh my God. And I see it. I saw that, like, I was like, oh my God. When I read the Black Panther story and how the government destroyed, like, the resistance. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? No. I refuse. They will never lie to me, ever. I will never be, no. Yeah, that's the illusion. Spirit's like, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Spirit. Support the resistance. Yeah. Support the people who are in prison injustly right now. Try to get them out. I don't know. Call your rich friends. Call your rich girls, okay? Like, what the fuck? Why? Speaking the truth, exposing the stuff that we're supposed to be changing already? Hello, are you feeling the heat? The heat waves? No? No, climate change is not affecting. Oh, okay. It's always like that. That's the conditioning programming. A lot of you, they're your conditioning program to stay like that. To think that, oh, well, it's not my problem. Oh, okay. It is your problem. That's what we're saying. You're a fool. And that, yeah. And that karma is coming right back. And that's what they want you. The oppressor, that's what they want. Because that way the energy because it has to go somewhere, the energy. So they're trying to delay it or distract it or push it somewhere else or project it somewhere else so nobody looks at them, right? Because all they care about is that, yeah. All they care is about how they will look. Like, it's not even guilt or, because they don't, honestly, this energy, I can't stand it. It's gross. They have no feeling with, like, there is no remorse. How do you make deals or anything with see the star. Healing. It's still changing and healing. People, that's it. They're counting a lot of humanity not educating themselves. Yeah, not doing the shit. Yeah, look. Being like this, tired, rejected, feeling abandoned. Oh, I'm not good enough. Stop. Okay. You okay with pedophiles being okay that you're like this? Then get up. Do something. What the fuck? Okay. ¿Qué es esa vaina? 4 Cubs. Yo. We're raising warriors here. Nada patético, cobarde. ¿Qué es esa vaina? What the fuck? What's the 4 Cubs here? Yeah, looks. Okay. Thank you. Hello? God energy, your God energy, your earth or mother energy, God and mother and father, right? The pillars. your center, your temple, there's something that they're trying to disrupt. It's some type of doctrine, right? It's like an institution. Yeah, it's your strength. So they're trying to weaken. Yeah, but you're not. You're strong. You're not. So what's the illusion? Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. They reap what they sow. Yeah. Ooh, motherfucker. Yeah, come try, bitch. Yeah, I'm telling you. Coño, coñazo. See? And that's what we were saying. Like, a lot of you together, like some of you have dharma. So you have like protection, shield, and being in certain places. Like, don't deny being certain places and places. What is this? Yeah, look, the spirit uses you to fight other battles that you're not even aware of, but you just have to be there. And that's all I can say about that. Just follow that intuition. No, you will not find this information in ChatGPT. No, this is not for AI. I refuse that shit. I'm not. There's a lot of tarot readers here getting paid to promote that. No, I refuse. That shit is disgusting. No. It's damaging for artists. It's damaging for communities. It's literally taking our jobs. So fuck AI. Fuck that shit. Yeah. It's not reciprocal. And Spirit's like, it has to be like, what the hell? That is just taking from other people and not giving it back. Sounds familiar? Parasitic billionaire energy. And then they also, that too, the whole philanthropy and the whole like, oh, let me show that they're donating and stuff like that. Spirit's like, no, that's just a tactic of how to oppress, continue oppressing and reducing. Yeah. For some of you, they're paying people to block you to, yeah, your foundation. Some of you, your platforms. So that's why I teach that here too. So go into, when you look at any of my posts, I have sieges of protection. I recommend that a lot of you create ways of how to protect your platforms before you start. Because a lot of you, like that happened to that guy that I talk about in one of the lives. Yeah, you have to create protection. You have to reverse the energy that they're going to try to do to attack you, to do stuff here. Yeah, so you reverse it back. There's ways to do that. You can even pray about it. You can meditate about it. I would suggest writing it and then burning it after. Just give it to the universe. Let the universe take care of it. Allah, creator, whoever you know. But a lot of you there's that. The propaganda main goal is to disconnect you from source. Is to disconnect you from imagination. Is to disconnect you from joy. To disconnect you from resisting abuse. To connect you to tolerate their abuse. To tolerate that they still pedophiles are not being convicted already. But we have politicians literally violently telling us that they rather the working class die than actually invest our money into reducing climate change. Yeah. But they're free and they're not in prison, and we're watching the people who's supposed to be free, who are speaking up, who truth, they're putting in the prison instead of the people who's supposed to be. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. ¿Qué witchy shit is this? ¿Qué es eso? And then make all of you accept that by hiding it all the time. They hide it all the time now in the time of technology now in social media. Everything, right? A lot of you see it and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I scroll, right? Woof. That one, Spirit has a little check mark. Like, oh, how many times have you ignored things that you're supposed to be sharing and you're not doing it, huh? And then you complain about things happening. Oh, things not working out for me and blah, blah, blah. Not saying that everything that's happening is your fault, but some of you, hey, no judgment. Yeah, I'm just the messenger. A lot of you bring, you're irritating a lot of demons. Okay, let's go. They're trying intensely, the foundation, your finances, your protection. Nothing is working. That's what the Four of Cups is here. With the Hierophant, it's like, no, they're fighting with divine, they're fighting with swords, with much higher realms. A lot of you have intense archangels, like, massively surrounding you, for some of you. I'm not saying some of you, all of you do. It's just that I say some of you because some of you are not in that stage, in that frequency yet. And that's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. And most of these people, it's like that spark is still not there because you were conditioned and programmed to think that the magic of, like, you know, living on this planet, you know, it's a fucking miracle. Breathing. Just a breath. Just breathing. Do you ever thought of that? Oxygen? How magical the process of oxygen and how our plants and all of that makes that happen? The alchemy that happens there? No? That's not magic for you? No? How the process of oxygen in our lungs and how it does and it comes back and then CO2 comes in from, like, the symbiosis that we have with our planet. That's not magical for you? That's not godlike? What else can he show you, he or she show you that he exists, that he's everywhere? I don't know how other ways to do it. A lot of you is like, there's a lot of indoctrination and colonization, like it's heavy. I get it, been there, done that, but don't come to other people saying that, oh, people cannot change anymore when they're older, they can't this. That's such a fucking lie. That's colonizer lie. I refuse that shit. I refuse to believe that. I've seen it. I've seen people changing with action. They do. When they're convicted, when there's accountability, when there's justice. That's why nobody can walk away from justice. Nobody can. They can try. They can hide in the little bunkers. Eh? I made bunkers. Anyways, we talk about the disease that they're gonna have. Yeah, for trying to steal money from the working class. No, they're stable. See, you know, High Priestess, you're supposed to be exposing this. You know that this is going to happen. They don't like it. They don't want to hear it. Right? This stability, because it's not rooted in the foundation. It's stolen. It's energy. It's like swapping. It's trying to take from this, like land thieves, right? So Two of Swords, Spirit says just work in silence. Like there's stuff that you're not meant to see everything, right? A lot of you know a lot. You have a lot of awareness, a lot of, yeah. So you can handle it, others of you can't. No, I know that. But that doesn't mean exactly. Neither. Ace of Wands. This opportunity, this blessing, this seed is happening in the when you're not seeing it. So a lot of you, just like Spirit saying, whatever you're doing, educating, sharing knowledge, or educating yourself, or trying to stop. This is evil as fuck. We need to mira. Like the cards, like this Emperor energy. Nine of Wands. Yeah. That's it. Their tactic is to create as much noise, as much information or propaganda or shit to try to change this perspective. But Spirit is like, nah, it's not going to work this time. It's not going to work. So have faith. Okay? And there's other strategy that is happening, but can save everything here. But these institutions, this Freemasonry, this stuff, cult, yeah. There's something heavy. And people are gonna start seeing it like, okay, let's collaborate with other people that are not this fucked up and evil and rapist, pedophilia, shit. Fuck this. Even corporation, like a lot of you, like, you know, they're connected to the Epstein file shit and you're not, you're like, yeah, fuck this. Making a list of all the products I will never buy again. Yeah, that's it. That's how you start breaking the financial curse. Oh, wait, Zionists don't want you to know that. That's the key. You have to boycott anything related to that energy colonizer shit. You want financial stability? You want manifestation, right? Start boycotting. Join the BDS movement. And genocide. Arms embargo. At the end of the day, ceasefire now is the bare minimum now. It is. It is now. A lot of you're not there yet? Okay. Bueno, well, we got used to like holding on our comfort, right? Or ignorance. Like, look at pendejo. Look at that coward. No. Okay, look. Seriously, thank you, Spirit. Mira. Look at that drowning. There's a lot of negative energy drowning right now. Bueno. I hope you know how to swim. Yeah, my ancestors and archangels, they attack in the spiritual realm. So when you're sleeping. So my enemies, if you survive it, you know I'm not joking, right? I'm not bluffing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of weird leeches. They never attack me again. They learn from me now. I love you too, okay? Yeah. You need to grab that motherfucking source of courage. You need to grab it. You're saying you need to grab it. The source of truth, the source of pray up. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens in spirit first before it happens here, and then it manifests here. So a lot of us, we need to spiritually work the colonized shadow work so that we can do better job here in the physical, because they're counting on a lot of you not to do this. So make sure that you're doing that, okay? Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different today. Let's change the atmosphere a little. Thank you guys so much for the like, comment, share, subscribe, all the beautiful blue jujus, the gifts and stuff. Thank you so much. It does help keep the momentum. I'll keep here or continue, you know, because my goodness. Let me know how things are going. I don't know. I've been thinking to do like do a live of like I don't know, money. I think I already did that, like money protection, but more like really protection, like from these leeches. Like a lot of you are getting parking tickets like crazy. You're getting weird ass bills that you don't know what the fuck. Increase of everything. Like this is intense. Like this protection is to curse these motherfuckers, the oppressors. If we are a lot of us together, bueno, you can defeat all their dark magic warlocks that they have in the background, which these people pay a lot of money. It's like paying influencers, you know, paying the pro-Israel motherfucking demons, parasite, paying separatists, paying white supremacists, okay? It's like that. These people have the money. So when you are powered not by greed or ignorance, or you're not powered by dirty ass money, blood money, and you're operating from a space of joy, of equality, of empathy and care and integrity, then when you're creating this type of manifestation, it's different. It's more, because that's it. Like a lot of you is like, oh no, but that's the imbalance. That's exactly. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So that's what I'm saying. Like Spirit saying, like when you're in balance, you can really manifest, or you can ask for things, and the system needs you this way. You need to play the game, play it better than them. It's all about polarity. It's all about symbols, you know. There's an unequal power dynamic, right? That's capitalism. We live in an unequal world, and not everybody's treated the same, right? So in a situation that needs to be brought back to balance, we already know that. That's why we create awareness, we educate others, we educate ourselves, and we're bringing it to assistance. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, justice. If you are not thinking this way, you're not here. What's wrong with you? Where's your humanity? ¿Qué pasó? Wow. Unequal, unfairness, conflict. And the capitalism needs everyone to be fighting each other, divided, and all this fucking shit, when at the end of the day, you need to be balanced. You have to be within yourselves and in balance with everybody else. It says, sharpen your will and persevere. It will not cause any long-term negative consequences. Disrupt, delays, interference, but it's in reverse. So, bueno. So the more self-aware, the more protection you get. The more you're able to see the fuckery everywhere, the more protection you have. Oh, it's hot. Woo! My goodness. Yeah. And it's gonna get hotter. It's gonna get hotter and hotter and hotter. And a lot of you is getting hotter in other places there has never been, or they have experienced heat like this, but damn. Caramba. Okay, what do we need to know? What's the tea? Should we do what's the tea or heart hidden secrets? I mean, we already know. Or karma. Should we do some karma? What's their karma? Not that we're gonna rejoice about that. Of course not. Spirit's like, but you're wishing it. Guillotine, guillotine, guillotine. Fuck billionaires. Fuck them. Fuck their ass. I hope they get raped in fucking Hague. Yeah, because they're okay with that. All this going on in Palestine. Oh yeah, well fuck all of you. A lot of you, oh no, how dare you? Fuck celebrities. Fuck that energy. Ugh, they're disgusting. These people sold their fucking soul. Like, oh no. They do. Yeah, they do. They know exactly what they're doing. A lot of you are like, oh no. Yes. Yes, they did. Stop being naive. Yeah, 8 of Swords. They should be in prison. Thank you, Spirit. They should be in prison. What the fuck? So a lot of people should be in prison. Like, ¿qué es eso? And not even, like, some people, they don't even, what the fuck? Why? You're a parasite. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. You use your money for that shit instead of, like, helping the humanity and the planet? Fuck you. You don't deserve to be here. Yeah, Jupiter. Thank you. Beautiful planet. Very gassy. I don't know why I feel like also like the sun energy. But yeah, it says the granting, blessing from good fortune. That's gonna piss him off. A lot of you getting like money back, retribution, they losing money, they having to pay taxes, you know, tax the rich, all that shit, like for real. Yeah. Yeah. No more homelessness. Just imagine. Yeah, a planet Jupiter from really far away is saying, hey, can you imagine that? So that I can bring that energy to you? But first, let me take care of the billionaires first. Let me take care of them. Oh yeah, all the planets that connect, that talk to each other, you know, it's beautiful. You should learn physics, it's great. Astronomy, oh my God. You should read some books about astronomy. You should learn about the planets. It's not, you know, astrology is beyond that, you know, especially when it's decolonized, you know. Mathematics also, when it's decolonized, oh my goodness. Science, ooh, even better. Because, you know, science was really white supremacy and really fucked up shit happened to him. You know, they were doing really fucked up shit, especially in residential schools for children, you know, to make all these medical things for you, you know, that we use now, right? Yeah. Yeah, you had to decolonize that one too. Every institution in this fucking system, you have to decolonize. Yeah, so Jupiter is like, yeah, get to work. I'm the karma, you know? Yeah, I'm the karma. I will bring blessings, for sure, and granting those blessings and good fortune to those who are doing right for humanity and the planet. It has always been like that. Even he's giving hope even to the resistance and people who are locked up right now, who they shouldn't. Activists trying to stop weapon companies from bombing children are in prison right now. Nope. It's only a matter of time. So yeah, Spirit's triggering something. Something's happening. Yeah, a lot of you Spirits are happy with a lot of you. Your dedication that you receive, your focus for some of you, resulting from the rules imposed by the Capricorn energy. That is the devil energy, right? It says resources to maintain the practicality of resulting from the productivity of. That's something that you were doing productive. The Taurus energy, or something that you were doing, or grounding it, or something that a lot of you is like really, really focused on that. There's an energy or an idea that you're supposed to be doing, okay? Don't tell anybody yet if it's still recent, okay? Hold the thoughts and write it down. Talk to the best therapy for me is divine, nature, or planet, Father, God, whatever, Allah, Creator, whatever you wanna. It's an energy, and when you get into it, and nurture your intuition, you will recognize both voices. They will talk to you like a father or mother. And a lot of you, if you have a toxic relationship with a mother, you're not going to hear a mother, right? You're going to hear father. If you had a toxic relationship with a father, you're going to hear take it how it resonates. Change the role when it needs to go, okay? But a lot of you've forgotten that language, that energy. And the colonizers and motherfucking pieces of shit who want to watch everything, monitor everything, which is so creepy to me. I was like, why? Why are they getting creepier and creepier? Because nobody's stopping them. Why are they getting more violent and genocidal? And the genocide is still even more intense because nobody's stopping them. And then when we're trying to stop them, they sanction the people that are in the justice to stop them. That's why I kept seeing The Hague. Today I kept seeing The Hague, The Hague, The Hague, The Hague, The Hague. Everywhere today I was like, oh my God, universe. Yeah, I know, but ¿qué? What? ¿Qué? Huh? The Hague, okay? Remove, like, the que pasa, que, huh? We need everyone in the boat. We need everyone in the boat. Everyone needs to be here because we know what to do. We know what's going on. Okay, that's the good fortune. That's why Jupiter is like, okay, when everybody is there, then we will get there. Until then, they're gonna continue stealing from all of you, and you're just gonna let it. That's the karma for a lot of you. Oh, you don't want to accept that? Okay, we're letting you know that siding with the evil enemy and thinking that, oh no, but I have to because the law. Oh yeah, are they respecting the law right now? Yeah, look at my Telegram. Go press the pin or just scroll. Are they yeah. Those who killed Anna Frank, they were respecting the law, eh? Let me just remind you. Those who killed all the revolution, they were going with the law, right? Why is it the law that only benefits pedophiles, rapists, and psychopaths and slave catchers from the past? Why? Why do we have to respect that when they don't respect our rights? They don't respect people of color. They don't respect children. They're literally, like, there's a kid, every day I hear a black kid is always murdered. Either murdered by some friends that they went somewhere or the cops shooting. Why? Why do we normalize a system that does this? Why? Make it make sense. And then demonize and dehumanize the religion of people of color, the African culture, the Muslim community, the coño, like, fuck, man, these people are like, get a fucking life, fuck. Racists are the most fucking jealous people, for real. It's disgusting. And that's the energy that comes up all the time because energy doesn't lie, but people do. And because racists and fascists are fucking psychological liars, they always pop up in my fucking reading. Every time, bitch. I will always you're the karmic. Yeah, you're the karmic. So every other reading that you read, if you're a racist piece of shit and you're okay with genocide, you're the karmic. You're the person that needs to be educated and humanized for once. Humanize another person. How about that? No, it's me. You don't get tired of that? God. The 10th house. Bueno. It says your destiny, where you're going, your career. So a lot of you, Spirit saying your career is outside of this bullshit. What are you doing? You're wasting time. Join communities, people who are doing stuff differently. Everything is changing. Everything has to change. And it starts with a lot of you. Do something different. There's something that you're supposed to be doing differently. Do you know what that is? That ego, though. There it is. See, when the ego is not decolonized, you sabotage. You sabotage your own self and you sabotage others when you're jealous. Hey, I'm just saying. I know that demon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Jupiter is giving you a warning. A lot of you, check your birth chart, check your 10th house. Check your Mars. You've been convicted. Go check it out. You don't need any other people to tell you any fucking way. There's something about your destiny, or some of you destiny, your career, it's stuff that they're trying to, yeah. It says energize, confront, force yourself to. So a lot of you, spirit, like, find ways to energize yourself, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tire all of you. They're trying to tire the resistance. They're trying to, because they're losing. The belief, the ideology is dying. Nobody believes their fucking bullshit anymore. And that too, confront. That for a lot of you is kind of, you're like, fuck, I don't want to confront these fucking dumbass people that don't fucking read. Fuck. Like, they don't even look at things. They don't educate themselves. They believe whatever any fucking cult or ideologist is saying, like, pure. So then let that go. You don't need to confront. Choose your battles, right? Choose your stuff wisely. Force yourself to. Why are you forcing yourself? Like, are you forcing yourself to do something because, yeah, I see it, for career, for money and stuff like that. And most of us, yeah, we have to do that. But look how in the karmic energy, in the reverse, we have action in reverse. What kind of action they don't want you to do? But they want you to focus on forcing what, right? What type of action, right? See, the drive for the confronting of. There's something that you're supposed to be looking at, and that's between you and spirit, not for the collective. Sorry. We love you, collective, okay? It's all about collective liberation, but for some of you, this is very personal. For others of you, maybe tap in to see what type of substances or things or exercise or anything you use for energizing. How do you energize yourself? Do you go to the park? Do you near the water? Does that energize you? Talking to spirit, like just meditating and having that really good conversation, like, does that energize you? There's something outside of this world that you do here, that you grounded here, that energize you. Go do that, because that also can align you with back into your destiny if you are being derailed, back into where you need to go, with fucking colonizers don't want you to go. And it's something that it's in your career. For a lot of you, you're already doing those things. There's more self-reflection. For all of you who you're not there, you just got into this rodeo and you're figuring out career, you're figuring out stuff. If you're gonna force yourself to do something for money, okay, make sure that you are enjoying it. Make sure that a little portion of that, you give it to someone who needs it. Watch how your heart changes. Because you're doing just that little tiny seed or small energy is the shifts. Is what's different between you and a fucking psychopath killer billionaire. That one thing. And no, they're gonna say, no, but we donate, we give this, nah. A lot of you volunteering as well. Try it. You need to nurture your heart. You need to nurture your spirituality. You need to feed your spirit first in this world. If I'm the only spiritual person telling you this, okay, so be it. But I know I'm not, even though the fake ones, they tell you, okay, you need to, yes, you have to. You have to. You are spirit here having a human experience. You cannot forget that. You cannot be so deep indoctrinated in the sauce, in this fucking matrix de la mierda. You can't be that deep there. Because if not, then they're winning. And I refuse that. I refuse that shit. Mira. I know what I'm saying. I got God, divine. Yo, this is not my first rodeo. I know what I'm saying. Balance, cooperation, your partners. Also letting you know, they're a partner, they're collaborating, they're trying to balance, they're trying to, yeah, because look, diplomatically, not working. Las relaciones, not working. they get a fair deal, not working. Meanwhile, Spirit is saying, while you balance, while you cooperate together, while you boycott, while you partner with the right people who are not karmic as fuck, who help you in your career, who want to see you thrive, who are not jealous and envious, who, yeah, a lot of you need to have boundaries. Ay, bueno. Who benefits when you're not having boundaries, eh? Abusers. That's it. They're like, oh no, you too much work. Yeah, well too bad. That means you don't belong in my life. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Who is mad about you having boundaries? Like, what the hell is that? That's nice. So, maybe go and adjust in a tree or something? I'm gonna start going soon, guys. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Wow. I never reached that many hearts. Much love. Oh my goodness. Allure, cherish. I thought so too. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. Hope is triggering for some people here. Interesting. So hope is like a light in the darkness. Have you been feeling discouraged? Yeah. Remember that difficult times are temporary. Hold on to hope, and it will lead you towards brighter days. Not just hope. I would say hold on to your integrity as well. Hold on to your empathy. Hope is just one consciousness. You need all of them, and you need to work on them, especially if you haven't done it in a while. But why would hope trigger some of you? I mean, I feel it from a perspective of constantly being betrayed. And I know that's most indigenous people and black people feel that way. Like, what hope? Hope is something that we co-create with source, with divine. That's our hope. Hope is that we will get our land back and sovereignty back. And yeah, what the hell? So I see why it's triggering, but it keeps, yeah, there you go. We were just talking about boundaries. See how spirit likes to like. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being hopeful, but a lot of you is like, maybe so you're saying to use discernment, like not to think like, oh, like being hopeful that people are going to be good. Let them prove that to you, not just assume or thinking that. Because some of you, yeah, you feel intuitive, like, yeah, I feel that they're good. I didn't, yes, your intuition is right when you're in the same frequency, but if their actions are not expressing that in matter, in reality, then it's just in your mind. So be aware of that. Because yes, your intuition can say yes because you can resonate with a certain either contract or past life or whatever situation, but you still have to have boundaries even if you have past situation with these people, even if you know them and stuff like that. For some of you, if you haven't seen people in a while, like, my goodness, I'm literally giving my advice myself. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial for your well-being. Do you feel overwhelmed by others? Clearly define your limits to protect your emotional and mental space. So a lot of you, if people feel some type of way about that, those are not your people, okay? People who are healthy for you, they are going to appreciate your boundaries. They're going to appreciate your communication. They're going to appreciate your consistency and even your inconsistency sometimes. Some of you, they know you're introvert and you have your own world and you need to, like, people who know you, they don't try to pick and find things to, like, not like you. You know what I'm saying? Or try to, like, if they love you, they genuinely love you and they will show you with actions. That's it. It's not, Everything else is just games or playing with your energy or trying to get something rowdy out of you or something like that. So Spirit's saying, have boundaries. Especially with motherfucking racist, Zionist pieces of shit. Like, have boundaries. Because these people, they don't have limits. Yeah, and strength. Courage. I'm also seeing that. Because these people are cobardes, huh? They're cowards, huh? Racists are the most cowards motherfuckers. White supremacists, the worst. So Spirit is saying you are strong because you're able to call them out on the motherfucking bullshit. They're scared of all of you. That's why they hide their faces. They don't show off their faces because they know a lot of you're gonna see them in spaces that they're supposed to be working, in spaces, public places. Your teacher, your doctor, Why don't they show their faces? ¿Por qué? Because they're cowards. That's why. The only people that I'm okay that don't show their face and then I know why they do it to protect their energy is the resistance. To protect their energy from fucking parasite colonizers from this bitch. That's the only people like, yo. Que viva la resistencia. That's the only people. Other people, cowards and try to intimidate people and especially women and stuff because they have some type of hatred for women of color and shit like that. You're fucking pathetic loser. Small dick. Bitch. I know you work for the fucking demonic pieces of shit. How much do they pay you for that little march, eh? 1 hour, 2 hours, they pay you well? I hope the money was good, bitch. Fucking loser. Yeah, Spirit's like, patience, mija. I be patient. We're on patience here. Tired of this fucking leech ass Nazis, fuck. They're too comfortable. Why they're so comfortable? We're not mad enough. We're not mad enough. We're not. So it's like, okay, patience. Patience is key to achieving your goals. Have you been feeling restless? Yes. Trust in the process and wait for things to unfold. Great outcomes take time. Okay. We also have to remember that not everybody who creates these tarot cards and stuff like that, they're not, thank you, sir. You could be seeing feathers too. They're not in that process of decolonization, right? So we have to also, when you learn about symbols and stuff like that, and you can see the wording and stuff like that and recognize when it's being used as a form to like applicate, like bypass the suffering of people suffering right now, right? Right? Yeah, of course. If they're not doing the work, it shows in their work. It's not authenticity. You can't fake it. This is why the colonization is good for all of y'all, for all of us, everyone. We all have to do this, and nobody's perfect, but you got to do it. Okay? I'm telling you, it's going to reduce a lot of financial motherfucking bullshit right now, because there's a lot of motherfucking billionaires being cursed, a lot of corporations being cursed. Gaia's not joking. Our planet, she's not joking. A lot of you need to tap in. It's just God. Oh, okay, what about our planet? She's like alive and giving us air to this day. When she could just like, done. No oxygen. What would you do without oxygen? What would you do without water? Tell me. What would you do? Patience. Oh yeah? When we have literally psychopaths hoarding money, taking our resources, extracting from other countries and resources and bombing other places constantly, and you think that's not going to affect climate change? That's not going to affect you, your air, your environment, everything? No? We're just going to continue? Okay. Surrender. Sturdy. Accept. Who is this? See, open, infinite possibility. A lot of you could be seeing the symbol, infinite symbol. Okay, so surrender. It says, sometimes letting go brings the greatest change. I just heard that for the masculine. So this could be a masculine. Like the ego, like fighting not to surrender to the divine feminine. Oh, you're not going to get her. You're not. Just letting you know. You have to surrender to her. She doesn't have to surrender to you. She doesn't have to be submissive to you. You do. Especially if they know themselves and their divine feminine, their empress energy, they will never submit to no motherfucking fucking anyone. No fucking man. Excuse me. No offense. But no. Same thing with men who know themselves. They're not gonna, yeah. They're gonna be like, no, I need to give everything I have because women are valuable. And yeah. So patriarchy is gonna be the decolonizing patriarchy or going to the ego death of patriarchy. A lot of males need to be going through that. Yeah, the lonely male epidemic, that one. Yeah. That's just patriarchy. You need to decolonize that one. Yeah. Did you need to dismantle patriarchy, misogyny, xenophobia, homophobia, racism? Yes. Trust me, the lonely epidemic, you will never find it. It will never happen to you because you will be so fucking busy dismantling shit from the system, from within you. So the lonely male epidemic, I don't know where that's coming from. That's, for me, that's just distraction, propaganda bullshit, and a lot of you just trying to not be held accountable, eh? That's it. The same thing, the same energy that politicians that they don't want to be held accountable for all the crimes, the war crimes that they have done. And Spirit's like, let this go. Do the prayers, do the stuff, but watch us work. Sometimes let it go brings the greatest change. Are you feeling out of control? Surrender to the flow and trust in the universe plan. Peace will come when you release your grip. You know what that is. Something that Spirit said, patience. A lot of us is hard. Sturdy. Again, the Four of Wands energy, the strong foundation, okay? A strong foundation is the key to success. So a lot of you, that's what you've been working on. Building a foundation with integrity, with morals, with empathy. I heard this be in this. I think I saw that today. He was talking about that. And I was like, oh my God, that is the Temperance card. Yeah, the Justice. We are incarnated in flesh for a reason, to live, to act, and to shape the external world in harmony with divine law. And then I put Justice card. Divine law, not the law of this physical, divine law, spiritual law, which a lot of you, you're being stripped from that. Like that has been like taken from you. There is divine law. And this is a different law that a lot of us, when we are self-aware and conscious and the Christ conscious and stuff like that, that shit manifests like crazy. So a lot of you get to work. You have a lot within yourself. A lot of you can unlock so many gifts that not only the gifts unlocked for them themselves helps you break generational curses or financial curses or health curses or anything linear-wise energy. And then you can fix other things. And then when those things are fixed in your environment, it fixes another people's environment. It's like a really beautiful domino effect. But a lot of you is like, coño. It says, are you feeling uncertain about something? Focus on building a solid base and whatever you're working on. It will provide long-term stability. So a lot of you, it's been hard to like build that stability, which obviously in a system like this, of course, you need to be validated for that. Yes. Sarah's like, yes, it's fucked up. Okay, so join the community so that we can fix it better, so everybody's treated equally, so there's justice. They can't attack all of you at once. They can. You're more than them. Anyway, so yeah, so Spirit saying it's just fear. It's just to induce fear, but it's because they're in fear. They don't want to lose their grip. They don't want to lose the power. They can lose it like this. Yeah, and that's what they don't want to accept. Yeah, a lot of you past life. This has happened before. You're not confused. I'm telling you, you're not confused. This has happened before. You have lived this shit. We have done deal with the same. These are the descendants of these colonizers. The same motherfucker. Yeah. Your past has shaped
Your past has shaped who you are today, but it doesn't define you. Perhaps you've been dwelling too much on our past memories. Look at how those experiences have helped you grow, but know that you are constantly evolving. So that too, accepting, okay, that happened in the past, but now I'm different and I can do things differently. I can see things differently. Okay, once I'm given the right information and the truth is exposed, okay, then that's it. The confusion or the illusion is no longer there. So that then you can become that colonizers and motherfuckers don't want you to be, right? Others of you have bulllickers, pieces of shit, demonic energy, parasitic energy, trying to bring you down with them, trying to keep you there. And they have done that in a past life too. Don't let these motherfuckers. That's why Spirit's saying create boundaries with this energy, because they're only there to create confusion and delusion and trying to delay you and slow you down. They don't want to see you better than them. Be aware of that energy, or people who don't want you to be better than them. Those are not your friends. Those are not your family. They're not. They're dangerous. I'm telling you, you should never be okay with jealous people and people who are like, it's not, no, or competing with you or that, no, go heal. Okay, no, go heal. Confusion may feel overwhelming, but remember that every maze has an exit. You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. Some people they're in denial. They don't want to accept. No, it's not that. Okay. Confusion is temporary and leads to clarity. Okay? So a lot of you, this is the clarity. They're like, the fog is off. Are you feeling lost? Slow down, be patient, go back to the same card, and allow clarity to emerge in its own time. Because it will. It always does. But for a lot of us who are dealing with the spirituality and reality, it's kind of hard to be in the, okay, calling MPs, okay, sending the letters, showing up to, okay, how do we, okay, talking to organizations, joining communities, like. And now all I can think of, okay, so if you're stable financially, then you can be that financial cushion, that financial pillow for those who are in the resistance and those who are surviving. Like, yeah, that's what it is. A lot of us are like, oh, fuck, like how we need to end this, but we need to pay bills. We need to, and then increasing even more to make it difficult for a lot of us not to do this work, because we have to do it. The Board of Peace is bullshit. That shit is bullshit. Come on. Okay? They're gonna give Gaza to pedophile rapists? Really? We're gonna allow them to do that? We're gonna allow them to kill the doctor, Abu Safia? Really? We're there. A lot of you don't know what I'm talking about. Go check out my Telegram. All this of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been here for a while. War of Gaza is fucking bullshit. Yeah. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. I don't know. That decision, I still think it's not a good decision. It's not. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. It comes from the heart. The heart's of wisdom. Listen to the call of your heart to your guide in love. But I'm not here to judge or decide anything, because I don't know how this, watching your family, your community, your land, your people being exterminated, and you're trying, no, man, the fuck? And we've been saying this, like, arms embargo, Sancho motherfucking Israel, Sancho, no, okay, here we go. The USA needs to be stopped. What the fuck? Canada needs to stop with the fucking loophole and fucking providing the fucking parts, weapons for the weapons of the USA. Like, fuck you. Look, so we were saying in the winter. They did it in the winter. I already exposed that paper. I showed you that in the cradle. What Canada was doing. Oh no, but we're not sending any. But you are. You're a fucking liar. A time for turning inward, resting, rest in silence. Okay? Some of you need to be doing that. The circle of life. I give you my blessing to accomplish your quest. So this is Gaia. Okay? Divine, Turtle Island. Look, I love her. I love our planet. She's so beautiful. And she's always connected with God all the time. That's what she feels a little like. Just God? What about me? Mommy, you know? Mommy? No? I give you air. I give you water. I give you food. I give you medicine. I nurture you. And my animals. What are you giving her? You're killing her babies. You're killing her plans. You're extracting, you're destroying, you're letting these evil motherfucking pedophiles, demons, take her home from us? Yeah? Get the fuck. That's why I say, like, yo, twin flames are the resistant fighters. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. All potentialities, yeah. A lot of you women, like, protect women and children. Like, what the hell? I opened and danced some synchronicity. That's my favorite word. I love synchronicity. 28. So you were saying being grateful, but it was in reverse. Be grateful even with the little things. A lot of you don't have much. That's okay. Don't worry. It's gonna be replaced with bigger things. A lot of you let go of things that no longer serve you. Okay? And be grateful. I'm telling you, you're alive. Feel how life showers you with blessing. Give thanks, okay? You give it thanks even for your, like, your motherfucking haters. Like, thanks so much, bitch. Thanks so much. Alchemize and transmute that and turn it into blessings for yourself. More healing, more like, turn it around. Turn their hate around. They wish they could do that, but they can't. Yeah, racists, they wish they could turn around. Oh my God, the hate that you're giving them. Do you know that delusion that they are? Oh, they want to turn it around for themselves. No, they get more karma. Bitch, what the fuck? Yeah. A lot of you, that's what Gaia, divine, God is saying. I'm healing the families. And it starts within you. But also, hey, we need to stop people who are bombing the healing process. Yeah? No. Oh, you think God is doing that, is telling Israel to do those things? Yeah? That's your Christian Zionist motherfucking programming. Yeah, fuck that. God is not saying Israel bomb all these. Yeah, that's the propaganda there. Yeah. Mother Nature is not telling. Yeah, no. You're disgusting if you think that that's okay. Please go check out genocidearchives.com. If you need any of crazy psycho people in the streets doing weird ass shit, for some of you, I honestly, at this point, I would just don't argue with Zionists. Just don't. Don't do it. At this point, with all this technology, and you can plant the seed, sure. Let them, but if they're aggressive and violent like they usually are. I don't give a fuck whatever, they usually are. These people have no scruples, no morals, and some of them, they have no heart, no feeling, no soul. Okay? So no. Especially the one who are deep industrialized and nationalist energy and like really this white supremacy, fucking Jewish white supremacy energy. Oh my God, those are the worst. The worst. I will not, don't waste your energy there. Give it to the spirit. Actually, give it to your ancestors. A lot of you have really cool ancestors. You're not even like, your ancestors just waiting like, come on. Let me do it. Let me take care of them. Let me take care of them. Let me do it. Tap in. You're the only one who can give them consent. So, but first, use the discernment because not all your ancestors are good. Coming from mix over here, okay? Yes, I am mix. Española, Haitian, and Dominicana. So, I know my ancestors. They cannot mix. Yeah, as a Taína, and then having a mother that colonized her from Spain. Yeah. My ancestors in Spain, ooh, those are the ones who killed the Taínos. So, or they try to wipe them out. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, in the past, yeah. So yeah, coming from you know, and then learning all that, colonizing, you know, yeah. So as a medium, psychic medium, you can, the good ancestors, the one who fought in the resistance, who fought colonizers, yeah, those are good ones. Those one you can like give them permission. We know their faces, we know their addresses. I can't, I won't let it go. I hate these motherfuckers. I hate fucking billionaires. I can't stand these fucking bitches. Look, 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 look. They're doing some weird ass energy. See, look, because they want to create uncertainty. So what's the chance? Okay. We're gonna close this very soon. Yes, exactly. So it's a type of exchange. Look at that. I've been seeing this too. The triangle up and downs, which is like male, female, right? The polarities of that. 30 could be significant. For some of you, is the exchange of, like, you see how he has like 2 birds and then this guy gives him fruits. It's like a sin energy. It's like a reciprocal. So it's like reciprocity. So they're trying to, mutual aid, equality. Mira. It's your imagination. That can never happen. Why not? You wanna know why? You already know. Because it doesn't benefit them. Because if that happens, if equality happens, if capitalism ends, they no longer exist. They're no longer needed. They can't control all the working class. They cannot surveillance. They cannot do, there's actual law, there's actual justice. Do you see why the propaganda is coming from now? And we just made them lose trillions, thousands of dollars just now. Good. For some of you, it's going to go here and it's going to go past you. For others of you, it's going to create resurrection. Because that's what needs to happen. That ego death, whoo. A lot of people avoiding that decolonization, eh? Okay, so that's why Spirit is saying, okay, so there's no really exchange. They lose their protection. Yeah, that's just what it is. People who are not doing the work, because it's not like, oh no, you need to decolonize just for fun and stuff. No, it's for real. We cannot build a system. Spirit is not going to allow it. We cannot build a system with like this. It has to crumble. It has to go. And it has to be reciprocal. It cannot be like just one taking or extracting and not, no. There's none of that. So what else do they need to know? Yeah, that's a lot, Spirit. Consummation, passion, the return, persuasion, versatility. Bueno. So 49, 11, 22, 15, 48. Some people say like, oh, can I play that in a lottery? Why not? I will do it. If Spirit tells me, hey, go play it, go play it. When I dream about numbers and stuff like that, why not? Try it. Never know. But I don't endorse or promote that type of energy, the lottery stuff, because that's karmic in nature. Because it's designed that way to keep a lot of you in an addictive situation. That's why a lot of people, when they get so addicted and lost in the casino, it benefits billionaires and progressives. Just saying. And your landlords too. So if you don't want to contribute to that, so hey, just saying. Start playing the game different. Stop doing the same thing that they're expecting you all to do. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of you, they consider you guys sheeps. Oh, you're sheep and you're wolves in sheep's clothing. Christian mentality, telling you that, oh, the wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Spirit of the High Priestess speak with passion. Yes. A lot of you, you know all the secrets. You know what's going on. You see the symbols too. You see the synchronicity. You're seeing it. The High Priestess. This is something that happens in internally, shadow. See, there's something that she knows. You see, she has a veil. She has like a veil, and then she has the ankh, which is the protection, and the knowledge with the book. She holds the evidence. A lot of you do. You know it. You know what's going on. Yeah. You acknowledge and validate the grief of other people, especially those who we are witnessing their families being wiped out in our faces in 4K. We saw that same playbook in Gaza, and now it's being played in Lebanon. In Iran. Iran just got like, no, look at my Telegram. You're not going to find it in the media. They're going to tell you later. In my Telegram, it's, yeah. And IG, go check out my IG broadcast. Stay connected. A lot of you connect with the right people, so that way you're not like, oh my God, I can't. Yeah, every time, like, oh, please stop embarrassing yourself. Damn. Yeah, a lot of you, there's an initiation happening. That's good. I hope it's better for the community and humanity and the planet, because, coño, carajo. Yeah, thank you, Spirit, the Hermit. That introspection, that internal. A lot of you could be seeing 999, so something could happen in the 9 energy. So the sun, the moon, light, dark, but not really dark, is where the light is, you know? So yeah, she holds the torch, the oil, right? And keeps that oil going. The light through the dark goes through Hermit energy, so going within. Yeah, so see, Spirit's calling all these masculine who are like, oh, but I'm divine. If you're in patriarchy energy, you're not. You're karmic. Hey, I'm just a messenger. And Spirit loves to snitch on some of y'all. Yeah. Spirit said to go within and let's dismantle this patriarchy. Who make you think that women are just in the kitchen, and you're in the wood? Who said that? Oh, big daddy energy, blah, 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 right? Who benefits from that? Why is this guy so huge? It's like, oh my God. The wand, like, kind of like making a decision. Like, who decided that? Who conditioned and programmed this energy to think that this male figure is the only thing and then forgot about the mother? How did you forget about the mother? Why? Who benefits from that? Look, she is. There she is. I'm just here looking good and pretty, and I'll give my energy to those who want it, you know? Respect it. And you want our protection? Okay. But there's this energy like, woo, intimidated. Yeah, but a lot of you cooperating with real friendship, real good people. And wow. And standing your ground. And finding love. Who's intimidated about that? Why? A lot of you, they want to keep you guys single. Yeah, no. Spirit's like, nah. Not for long. Look. For my divine feminines, there is a protector energy, but the real one, not the fake ass, let me fake it until I make it kind of thing. Not that one. Yeah, look, Spirit said, but examine, do the examination. Is their heart lighter than feather? You can do it, by the way. It's not just Horus who does that. Divine feminine, you know how to do it. You bring people to this world. You can do it. You are the balance. Divine feminine, this is why male are so jealous of you, because you bring light, but also they're jealous because you can discern like a motherfucker when you're in your right energy. So you know when someone's an abusive or fool trying to fool you. Don't ignore the red flags, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. This is why Spirit's saying heal these mommy daddy issues. Like don't bring that into any relationship. It's better to be by yourself for now, single and mingle and build your finances. Don't depend on nobody. Then you can depend on matriarchy energy, you know. But a lot of you, you're supposed to be building by yourself for now. Yeah, because you're bringing the hope. Sorry, she's a little naked over there. Whoa. 17 could be significant. Hope again. Divine feminine again. The star energy, healing. It's the balance between the divine feminine and divine masculine within ourselves that we need to work on that, master. So right now during this solitude, which by the way came out twice, hermit is solitude and solitude again, the emperor. So in order for this emperor to be this, if they're already there, they did the work, right? But if not, then they have to do it. They cannot not do it and counter or build or whatever. There's someone who was humbled here. Yeah, they were humbled. They were humbled. Yeah, something that they were doing for work. Whoa. Yeah, something that they were doing. Bueno. Or they're gonna be humbled. One of the two. Crocodile. A lot of symbols. A lot of you could mean something for some of you. For me, is passing through. Okay. So if you have any symbol, the plow again, the work. So something that they're trying to do something with your work. Wait. Oh my God! It says evolution. Whew. Evolution and of avarice. And then the affinity. Yeah, there's a lot of it's intimidated them women working. Yep. Can't show that she has like but beautiful, independent. Some of them there's like, yeah, for some of you have someone intimidated about women working or someone working. Okay. Spirit wants humanity consciousness to evolve, but it's just like it's being censored and suppressed and not able to. And then them not understanding that it is intentional, that them resisting to not go against the people who are telling them that you have to educate yourself. You don't get it. A lot of you're not here for that. Yeah. For some of you, yeah. Spirit saying you're not here for that. All this of you are here for that. So take what resonates. But there's something you're supposed to be in solitude that I'm not even supposed to be telling you here. So I'm gonna leave it here. Okay? But the hermit in solitude, patrimony energy, patriarchy energy. Some of you is, if you're a female, if you consider you're a female, okay, even you have to work on that, because it's violent when you don't do that, because you will allow certain males to do certain things, to do to other women friends or whatever. Same energy. Patriarchy, that's what they do. They allow other buddies and other, oh no, but it's not that bad. It's just joking. Nope. Then they're not the true divine emperor energy. They're not. A lot of you wish that you're manifesting that. You gotta manifest someone healed or healing or working on themselves, stable. And I feel a lot of you're going to get that, because this person, whoever they are, they've been doing this work, but it's only their actions that are going to tell you, okay? Yeah, something they do for work, something that they talk about, or it's their communities, what they involved with. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you take your time when if it's a new relationship, it's a new friendship or a new job, platonic friendship, whatever. Don't try to get stuff like, okay, right away. Like, really assess first. All this of you is the way they parenting. For some of you, the emperor is a father. So how they do this in the background. Is it good? Not good? Is it benefiting the kids? Not really. That's for some of you. Some of you is like child protective services should be called for these people who are politicians and billionaires. They're disgusting. They should not have kids. Like, I don't want to see that. Oh, but you cannot say what you cannot prove. Watch how spirit proves me what I'm saying. Yeah, the 5th house. Look, I can't make this up. Because energy doesn't lie, people do. Look, did you see what I'm saying? With the trust of a child. I just told you that you shouldn't be trusted with a child. Fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically. Bueno. It's in reverse, the 5th house, which is something that they're gambling. They're doing stuff in the background. Yeah, Scorpio is the death. Yeah. It says purification to resurrect. The secrets of resulting from the power of bueno. It says you did this in the past, as you did in the past. Your home base, your family, do what makes you feel secure. For now. 4th house. Again, it goes back to your career. So a lot of you, you're focusing on that. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, it's not all about career, huh? It's not all about finances. There's self-reflection. There's decolonization. There's dismantling patriarchy, misogyny. That is work. I know it's not considered work because it's not paid. You have to do this work because if not, you're going to be a fucking racist asshole. Misogynist. And no, nobody's going to fuck that. Okay? If that's what you want to hear. Because a lot of you like, oh... Especially the masculine, like, oh my God, I'm not getting laid no more. Nobody, no, who the fuck wants to? Who wants to? Who? I support Israel. Who the fuck wants to be? No. Blocked. Ghosted. Disgusting. That's how we all should be. All females closing the cookies for any motherfucker who supports genocide. Fuck that. What do you mean? Oh, it's a lonely epidemic? Oh, because most of the female population have a conscience, are aware and care. And we don't want nothing to do with people who are disgusting like that. No, there's something wrong with us who are refusing and rejecting your motherfucking nasty ass parasitic energy. Nah, stand your ground. A lot of you Virgo's energy is here, Hermit energy, stand your ground. Know your standards. You have good standards. Yeah, look. Pisces, spirituality to ultimate experience, trusting your psychic knowledge, good, resulting from the indecision of or about. So a lot of you have to go through the karmic lesson to learn this. You have to deal with motherfucking parasitic energies to do that. Okay, but don't fall for the same thing. Learn the lesson and continue going. You know better now. For some of you, others of you, you keep repeating the same cycle and making excuses and denying. It's not me, it's them. Spirit's like, can you take a little bit of alone time and assess that, please? Like, we're trying to give you good, someone who's a good partner, or a good friend, or a good, like, but you're intervening for some of you. Anyways, don't intervene. Let's see what your angel's gonna say, and I'm closing it. I love you guys. Don't tolerate abuse, okay? Especially, look, mira. Did I say what your angels want to tell you? Mira. I already see it. The toxic fucking propaganda, spiritual twin flame motherfucking going on. Real indigos, real resistant, real twin flames are resistant fighters and psychic as fuck. If we look at reading as to see if these readers are in the sauce, and most of them are not. They're in the sauce just for money and for clout and for likes and shit like that. All those of us were here to literally dismantle the motherfucking status quo. Fuck capitalism. Fuck that shit. Fuck Zionism. Free Palestine. Free Congo. Free Sudan. That's the real twin flame energy. I don't know where the fuck, where are you guys at? No, we have the colluded, the energy with this fake ass energy trying to pretend to be indigo children or whatever. Whatever the fuck. A lot of you, you're the real indigo. ADHD, people with disabilities. You're beyond this world. You're not. It says, Twin Flame, to answer your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. For this type of work, I ask for personal. I do personals. You cannot do this here because colonizers are constantly watching this energy. This is why I'm like, okay, I guess the service purpose, the propaganda spiritualist talking about kakalaka, so colonizers, pieces of shit, don't focus on them. Because these are revolutionary fighters. So thanks, the fake ass tarot readers around here distracting them. Thank you. But the real people who are actually doing this, you get personal readings to see if you're in the right space. These are heavy relationships. And no, not all of them are supposed to be together. Some of them you're supposed to be friends. Some of them, they're already married. You're happy that they're over there, you're there, but you still work together and dismantle this motherfucking shit together. You have a lot of gifts together. First of all, your partners, if you decide not to be together, they have to do the colonization. They have to work with the jealousy energy to accept and be okay that you guys talk to each other in your minds. Okay? Yeah, that one, you got to work with your soulmates. If you're planning to be friends and work together, yes. Colonizers and billionaires, they hate this shit. This is why they attack relationship and real marriages and real partnerships. Okay? Because they will never have that. They wish to have it. They wish to steal it, siphon it, and take it. They will never have it. Ever. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. So this is why they siphon from this energy, because they want to be like them. That's why their marriages fail. That's why their kids hate them. They will never have a happy life. Never. Never. Yeah. Meanwhile, the working class, so tired working so many jobs and these people stealing from you and taking from you and you still don't get it. Okay. Full with rituals and occult shit nonstop. I'm learning through this from the symbol from this guy. I'm still halfway, okay? But my goodness. The more I'm learning how the enemy works, the more my readings are more clear. The more I see it, the clear path. And then I can clear it out for my people. Porque coño, que joder, diablo. They don't want you guys to be intuitive. Spirit said, keep singing, keep dancing, work on their sacral chakra. Sacral. Okay? A lot of you, they need you in addictions. You know which addictions. I'm not here to judge. You know the addiction of alcohol, droots, porn, right? Yeah, there's that one. That, by the way, Zionists benefit from that, so it will help us tremendously if you boycott pornography. It will help financially the entire fucking planet right now if you boycott pornography. Yes, the pornography industry is owned by Zionist rabbi fucking pushes motherfuckers. Pedophiles. Yeah. So, if you needed that intensive to cut off addictions from pornography, that would be it. Fuck Zionist. Yeah, do that. Start with that. Okay? So, sacral chakra. You're highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So, relationship doesn't work. Don't invest. Don't tolerate abuse. There's something that you're tolerating or someone's tolerating. The spirit says, stop it. Singing and dancing. Who will be upset with you singing and dancing? Huh? That's not is that your twin flame? That's what they tell you is your twin flame. Fuck, that's not your twin flame. ¿Qué es eso? Who is telling you that you shouldn't use your intuition? That you should be giving them sexy time all the time, even when you don't want to? Huh? That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A lot of you are normalized. Oh, but we're together. We're married. And all this weird shit happening in the background. Yeah. God does not miss nothing. Spirit says something about singing and dancing. It says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. And a lot of you, you're going to go dancing somewhere, you're going to meet someone. Because Cupid is here. If you're single, you've been single for a while, that's nice. But use your discernment. There's a lot of riggy ass. It's ghetto in the streets, huh? It's very ghetto, yeah, see? So something with your food, clean energy food. When you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So you also know how the oligarchs and motherfucking parasite attack you is through your food. Because if food is not good quality, it's full of pesticides, which by the way, Canada, our prime minister, the carnivorous, is allowing pesticide and all this weird shit not be regulated in our food. Yeah, which we also will going to see the rise of cancer and a lot of fucked up shit in our food. But I digress, right? Yeah, so Spirit is also letting you know that it's something through your food that they're doing. So watch out what you're eating. Pray before you eat anything. Like, remove any energy attacks or anything like that. I don't know. There's something going on. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, wow. Almost 10K hearts. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're doing awesome. And you have a wonderful, awesome week. Ashe. May you continue the colonizing, okay? Oh, we're not accepting. What are we not accepting? Thank you so much. Oh, okay. The power of prayer? Why not? I mean, I feel like this is for my, yeah, seriously, cut the cord. I think this is more for my atheist people, which, by the way, Spirit Realm loves atheist people massively. Not that it doesn't love the people who pray all the time. No, I'm not saying that. It's just that because atheists are so like outside of the conditioning programming of religion, which is why I respect atheists like crazy, because you gotta be having intense courage to go against the indoctrination of Christian Zionists. My goodness. Like, as an anti-Zionist now, and like I grew up Christian and stuff, like I was like, fuck man, like you and then I see the atheists, how they express themselves and how they have to overcome the gaslighting and all that stuff, and the whole Google-laka-laka, and knowing that Christian energy is also very narcissistic, very sadistic, you know. So Spirit is always usually because that too, Spirit cannot intervene in certain energies when they're in a low vibration, right? So if you're already attacking other people because they don't believe in your religion and you're trying to convert them, your vibration is already beneath you. It's already low, like really low. So that ministry shit, that like colonization and trying to like convert people, low vibration as fuck. Like their energy vibe. That's why they need to go into other communities. That's why the extraction needs to happen, because their energy is so low that they have to take it from other people. Yep, colonization is very disgusting. Now, the prior prayer, for example, for those who don't believe in anything, which it becomes a little harder to stay grounded in this planet. I don't know, I find it really difficult when I'm not even like, prayer could be like thankful for, you know, waking up per day, having clean air, clean water. Like that's a prayer for some people, right? So for a lot of you, if you already have all those things, how about be thankful or pray for other people to have what you have? They don't have it. We live in an unequal world. We're not treated the same. Me, I refuse to. I can't. Like, why can't they have a shelter? Why can't they have all the things that, like, why? I just, no, it doesn't come, like, my soul is so empathetic, I cannot shut it off, because I was raised not to be that way. Which is why, for me, I don't understand people who are apathetic, who are racist. I cannot. I just, like, why? Why? What the fuck? So the Spirit is saying that too. Like, a lot of you pray for, this demonic energy to, it's disgusting. And it lowers your finances. It gives you karma intensely. Like, this is why I don't understand, like, people when they say, like, you put the donkey in your mouth, they're really doing that. Their actions, their everything. Everything is going to come back and bite them. All of them. It says, give the situation to God, or divine, Allah, universe, spirit, source, for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. We are in a bubble sphere. Like, literally breathing is a miracle. You don't believe in? No? Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Like prayer for changing of systems for everybody. Like Spirit is saying, cut the cord with capitalism, because God is the source. Divine is the source. Communism is the source. Socialism is the source. What the hell are we doing? He created all of this for all of you to put it in, to spend all your life paying for the 1% to continue, pedophiles, rapists to continue living? Really? 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 Wow. Really? Okay. Wow. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God, Divine Mother, gives to you in response to your prayers. Ashe. And so it is. Why do you need to cut the cord? It says, Archangel Michael, to clear any old attachment to fear that stem from the past relationship, freeing you from destructive patterns. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God and divine, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, the divine, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And that's how it's supposed to be. In the spiritual realm, which it happens already, it's supposed to be in the physical, but we have leeches, motherfucking parasite, preventing that from happening. So what are we going to do about that? Wait. Look, Spirit is saying, you're not shielding yourself. You're not prayer. That's what it's saying. Shield yourself. Even if you don't believe in nothing, just ask angels, ancestors, anything. Protect me. Shield me from parasitic energy, leeches. Protect my finances. Protect my family. Protect my accounts. Protect. A lot of you need to do this daily. Daily. You got people like, they don't want you at all to succeed. They don't want you here. They don't want you to do better than them. How dare you to even think that you can do better than me? Look, especially all those of you earth angels, watch out. That's what Spirit is saying. Earth angels, like, a lot of you, you're earth angels here. That's what you're here for. You're light workers. The true ones. The real resistance fighters. You're a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. Exactly. Love. Yeah, and you're super emotional sensitive, a lot of you. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to all of us, okay? Yeah, light workers are anti-Zionists and anti-racist. They're doing the work. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Third chakra, and your throat chakra is open like a motherfucker, okay? You don't care about cloud. You don't care about, no, you don't care about none of that. The real people are going to support you. The angels are helping you, lovingly speaking your truth, boo. So they're guiding you to speak up. They're guiding you to do this. Do things outside of the status quo. Go help indigenous communities. Go help black people, community, business. And yes, do the opposite of what colonizers want you. Yes, do the opposite. Trust me. A lot of you are like, no, but I can't do that. I don't. Okay. I'm telling you, there's a generational curse breaking the karmic energy with white supremacy. We all have to work on that one. We live in a system of capitalism. Of course, it's white supremacy. Like, what do you mean? Not acknowledging that and denying that is just, you're killing the real people who are so. What are you doing? You're killing yourself too. Weird. Yeah, you're a powerful light worker for some of you. A lot of you are. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. It comes with protection. It comes with discernment. It comes with clarity. It comes with generational curse breaking. But a lot of you don't want to break that curse because, oh, but it's not going to look good for my group or my family or my blah, blah, blah. Oh, but I can't let go of Coca-Cola. I can't let go of Starbucks. I can't let go of McDonald's. Okay. Then don't complain. You get no protection, but you complain about the people who are actually doing the work. They're being obedient. Because we all need to be sanctuary in zero. We all need to be doing that. That's the protection, not only for the humanity, but the planet too. I feel like 10 years ago, I was saying this. We need to end fossil fuel. The same energy. It's the same one. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. A lot of you, Archangel Michael is taking care of these people. So, I love you. I hope this helped. I'll post this in the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I can't announce it too much, but I'll come back. I always come back and read for you. Thank you so much for the support, the gifts. Like I said, all the gifts, the gifters, I will create protection energy for you, so you'll feel something going on. And don't be surprised when money start coming in and stuff like that. I don't know, if you have any blockages in money, want to create protection, it just breaks. So thank you so much for gifting me. Well, gifting yourself, because now I'm gonna protect the shit out of you. I love you. Have a good evening, or wow, 10. I never had got 10,000K hearts before. Yay! Yo, this is the week I'm getting all the never had before. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you the next time, okay? Be good and continue. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, and free all the oppressed.